longer the way that they used to be.
Yeah, like in what way have they changed, and why have they changed?
Oh, okay. I mean, feminism is the main reason.
Right, but why is there feminism? What thing are they having to go against that is causing them to want to make a change?
Well, what they try to rebel against is this, patriarchy that they complain about. But yeah, I mean, basically what we have now is like women have bought into the feminism mantra of get a career, make money, put family on the back end. Being a mom and a wife isn't really respected. It's kind of actually, if anything, made fun of and shamed.
Well, I don't think it's not respected. I just think women are going against the idea that they need to be givers. I mean, do you think the only role of a woman is to be a giver?
Yeah.
Okay, and so let me ask you this. Do you think human beings need to give and take?
It's the least you guys can do.
Do you think human beings need to give and take in order to survive?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then you don't think women are human. If a woman is supposed to be a giver, you're expecting women to not give and take, so you're thereby dehumanizing women with that statement.
Well, the problem is that women tend to take, and then almost never give. Women by definition are value extractors. Your entire mating process, your entire mating strategy is an extraction process.
Right, but for women, if they're take.
Gloss over that.
Sorry, what?
No, because I said the female dating strategy, the female mating strategy is literally an extractionary one at that. So women are literally designed to extract value, like from men. This is why you guys look for partners that are superior to you in every way. This is what hypergamy is.
Right, but women are designed to extract value, and when men aren't providing any value, that's why women are then changing. That's why women are becoming modern in a sense and not giving men exactly what they need because they have their own ambitions.
Well, that's fine. You can go ahead and have your own ambitions, right?
Right. I can't because you say my only role is to be a giver, right? So I can't have ambitions.
No. Women have ambitions and they're acting upon it, but we don't tell them the truth. Like, what I think is, because I get it that we live in an inflationary world where things are expensive and everything else like that.
Right.
But what we need to do is be honest with women and tell them basically this. If you're going to pursue having a career, making a lot of money, and, putting a family on the back end, don't be surprised when your ideal guy doesn't want you back in return, because the things that women look for in a man are not necessarily what men look for in a woman. A woman wants security, provisioning, a career, leadership, competency. We don't care about any of that. So when women are going to school and making money and increasing their status, you're not really doing anything to make yourself more appealable for a male partner.
Right, but you think women are going to school because they're trying to become educated so that they can do these things and not have to put up with only being givers? The reason women are going to school is so that they now know that they can do better than marry a man that only wants a woman to provide for him. And when you talk about these men not being able to find these women, you have a ton of men coming up here saying that they can't find a girl. I think the roles are reversed based on this debate. So you're kind of going back on what you said about
the reason why women can't find a guy is because your guys' standards are too damn high.
Right, but I don't think women are looking for guys because the standards are high.
They are. The problem is that they don't qualify.
I'm personally not.
You're not looking for a guy?
No.
Okay.
Because right now, I'm not looking. I'm following my career. I'm doing what I want to do because I think right now the norms have changed. As you've said, women have changed and there are modern women because we realize that we want to be more than givers. I want to be a giver and a taker because I am a human being the same way that you are a human being.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and, be your giver or taker or whatever you call it. But what I'm saying is
that's what I call it.
What I'm saying is you're taking your prime years and you're putting it
Explain
towards...
prime years for me really quick.
A woman's prime years are between 18 and 24 or 25.
No, I don't need the ages. I just mean, what do you define as a prime year?
That's her prime years.
When they can fertilize? Is that
when they're at their highest beauty and highest fertility? Yes, that is a woman's prime.
Okay.
So so cool. If women want to go ahead and pursue that, I think we just need to educate them, like I said before.
But they are educating themselves, and you have a problem.
No, they're not. That's precisely the problem. Is that they think that they can go ahead and pursue the career, make all this money, get their status up, and then there's going to be Prince Charming waiting at the end. And I'm telling them that Prince Charming probably isn't going to be waiting there at the end, and you're going to have to settle for a guy that is at your level, if not worse, because you've pretty much priced yourself outside of the sexual marketplace.
What do you define as Prince Charming? A guy who respects a woman and sees them as human, or a guy who...
Okay, well, what women typically are looking for is a guy that's over 6 foot tall, making 6 figures a year, treats them nice, loves dogs, is handsome, but at the same time can tell them to shut up and that they're stupid and is an asshole. Like
they are looking for that. Sorry, I interrupted you. I didn't hear.
They're looking for all of that in one guy a lot of the times. Yes.
A guy that tells them to shut up.
That can tell them to shut up. Yes, an asshole.
Okay, so...
Women are attracted to, aroused by men that have the capability of standing up to them.
And I think you're just making blanket statements, because I think women are attracted to men that don't view them only as objects and view them as givers. My Prince Charming personally is a guy who respects that I am human and respects that I have the same ambitions that any other guy or woman can have.
You know, it's kind of interesting.
You're generalizing it and you're making women out to be the villain.
Yeah,
I'm not making men out to be the villain. I'm not.
Here's the thing. I find it interesting when women say this, like, "Oh no, I just want a guy that's like going to respect my blah blah blah." You know, if I take like, you know, what women say they're attracted to, and I look at the last 10 guys they fucked, it's going to be completely opposite. Like what women say they're attracted to versus what they're actually attracted to are two different things. Which is why, again, like I don't listen to what women say, because what you guys are aroused by literally is the complete opposite of what you guys say publicly. Huh?
What is a man aroused by? Because you're
we're
saying
pretty
all
honest
these
about
things
it.
about these women sleeping with guys.
We want
but
big
then I'm gonna
tits,
turn it
nice
back on
ass,
you.
doesn't talk too much, right? Like we're pretty simple about it. But women will sit there and say, "I want a nice guy that's going to treat me well," but then you guys go fuck the bad boy that tells you you're a slut.
Right,
So
but that's not true, because you're just
That's not true?
generalizing. You're taking multiple types of women. I
why
don't agree.
why
with
is the phrase
many
"nice
women.
guys finish last" such a thing?
Like, what are you?
Why do a minority of the men on campus fuck the majority of the girls? Why do the athletes and the frat boys fuck a majority of their girls, even though they're assholes?
All you're doing is generalizing and saying these things.
The world
that
works
some
on
women
generalities.
Say and some don't. I
The
haven't
world
said
works-
those things.
Okay,
The
so-
same way some men haven't said the things that you say. So by generalizing each gender to something that one person says, it's actively making it so that nothing can be solved. I don't agree with some feminist standpoints. I don't agree with some other standpoints of women. But I'm not generalizing what they're all saying in the same way that you are right now.
The world operates on generalities, and to dismiss that is low IQ. Like the world operates on generalities. Like that's just how it goes. Like we can go ahead and go into specific people or exceptions to the rule or whatever, but that's low IQ. The reality is that women have certain things that they look for in a man, and a man has certain things that he looks for in a woman. When a woman builds up her career and earns money and status, these are not things that men really care about. Okay, at all. Like we don't, and I would argue the more money and status we acquire, the less we care about a woman getting that. So like, you know, if you want to go ahead and pursue, like, I'll give you an example.
Why does it have to be that you care about it, though? Why can't you love a woman and then her like having ambition? Why does it have to be that you like a woman because she has ambition or vice versa? Why do they have to... Why can't they just coexist?
That statement precisely identifies the problem. Women don't give a fuck about what men want. Thank you for proving my point.
What?
You said why should it be that way? Like you said, okay, what? Let me rephrase what you just said back in Womanese to you. What if I said, hey, why can't I just...
Oh, man.
Give us a second, guys.
You good up there?
Yeah. Just probably...
My car probably had to pick up at this point. I just kind of say, "Oh, what time is done? I'm waiting to finish it. I'm going to save it for it." Bro, I fucking the most random trash can.
Oh yeah, sweet. Test. We're pre-recording it. Yeah, we're back on. Yeah, because the internet. Yeah, are we cameras back on everything?
Yeah,
That's right there. It's like a show.
Test. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're back on. All right, cameras are still on. Everything and sound. You sure? Okay, they're on batteries. Okay. All right, test 1, 2, 3. All right, I think we're good. Sorry guys, like one of the heaters over there, I guess took a lot of the juice, so we're good now. Okay, so yeah, the juice. You guys caught that? So going back to what I was saying, so you said, hey, why should it be that way, right? Like, why should the guy, you know, care about these things, or whatever? Or why should he care about these things?
No, I was saying that why is it just because a woman is working, I'm not saying that she's doing that for the guy. I'm saying why can't the guy, like the woman, aside from her having a career, her have the career for herself? Does that make sense? Like, I don't believe that they are directly correlated. I think that they can coexist.
Well, no, sure they can coexist, but what I'm trying to say is that women prioritize pursuing a career and making money and acquiring status at the dismay of the guy a lot of the times. Like, what ends up happening is a A woman that's super ambitious is going to have an A-type personality a lot of times. These are things that men are not interested in. But the thing is that women don't care about what men want is precisely the problem in the first place. Because if I were to take your logic, right, where it's like, oh, why can't it just coexist? Okay, let me flip it back to you womanese. Why can't I just be a homeless guy and girls want to fuck with me? Why can't I just like be a bum and like hang out and like, you know, her still want to have sex with me and date me? Well, that would sound ridiculous too because you're like, what the fuck? Like, no, why would a girl want you? You're right.
It's not all about why can't it just be that you don't want to be a bum and you don't want to be homeless? Why does it have to be?
Oh, so now the
that a
onus
girl
on me
likes
now.
you? You just what? You just put yourself
Okay, so
in a
what- no, but
situation where you were saying that
you're missing the
you would
entire
be-
point of what
No,
I'm trying to explain
But
here.
I'm trying to explain to you the point, and that why are you correlating it in that every decision in your life is either for a woman or that every decision in a woman's life is for a man?
Because human beings are put on earth to procreate and have families.
And they can still
So-
do that while having their own
Yeah,
self-driven ambitions.
Yeah, but increasing your sexual market value, right, whether you're a woman or a man or whatever, that's very important to it. But what I'm trying to say is this. Men, right, have to understand what women want to get attention from women and or have sexual access. Women, on the other hand, don't have to know or understand men to get attention from men. And I would take it a step further. Not only do you guys not have to do it, you guys don't want to do it because you know that men are going to come to you no matter what. So when women go ahead and pursue a career and make money and those other stuff, it doesn't benefit us, but you guys are like, fuck it, I don't care what you want. I'm going to do what I want to do, and then you need to accept me anyway. That's the same logic as if I said, well, you know what, I'm just going to be a hobo, I'm going to be fat, I'm going to be a loser, I'm not going to be charming, and bitches should want me anyway. That doesn't work. So effectively, like you guys make fun of incels, like, oh, you get no bitches. A lot of you guys are femcells. You're not going to get into a relationship because you guys don't do what's required or care about becoming attractive to a male partner.
You said
That's what I mean.
And I don't want to take their time, but you said women are going to not do to get in a relationship, but then you just said that women can do whatever or lack thereof and men will come to them. So I don't understand, like you're just completely contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not.
With those two sentences.
No,
You
I'm
are.
not. Okay. Women, right, get a lot of sexual access by existing, right?
Right.
However,
That's something you're saying. I'm not agreeing with that. I'm agreeing
that's
with
true. No matter what you do, whether you're, you know, fat and annoying or rude or whatever, or you're a boss babe, you're going to get a man, right? Now, here's the difference. The problem is that most women can't get a guy to lock them down. Why is that? And the reason why a lot of women can't get a guy to lock them down is because most women simply don't care about what men want. So since they have this mentality of take me as I come, they don't feel the incentive to improve and be a better girlfriend and or wife eventually, and they think the guy should accept them how they come, aka their career mindset, their attitude, whatever it is. So this is why so many Western women have a hard time with getting a guy, because it's either A, the guy's not attractive enough for them, right? Or B, he is attractive enough for them, but that guy doesn't want to commit to her because he has options, because he's put himself in a position where other women want him. So if you take a guy that's very attractive, right, and has options, who do you think he's going to go for? The 29-year-old businesswoman that's a lawyer that has her own practice, or the 19-year-old or the 20-year-old that is hot, submissive, and not career-oriented? Who do you think he's going to take?
I don't know.
That's the problem. The fact that you don't know is precisely the issue why I do my show.
I don't know, because every guy is different and every person is different.
Okay.
I don't know. This is going in circles.
No, but see, see how you don't know? But if I lined up any guy here and I asked them, hey, what do bitches want? They're all going to know what women want, but you don't know what men want. And
Right, but you're just
that's what I'm trying to say.
You're just completely generalizing.
Men are simple.
Okay, that's all I was wondering is, why do you think women feel now that there's modern women and feel like they don't care about what men want? And it's because men have created that system. That is the only thing that the first question I asked, it's gone in circles. Thank you for talking. I think what you're doing here is great.
Thank you.
Have a
I
good rest of your
appreciate
night.
it. Yeah, no worries. I think that conversation revealed a lot, guys. Look, I told you guys before, I'll say it again. Like, women don't give a fuck about what we want, and I think that kind of proves that.
Hell no, they don't. Yeah,
Like, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do, and you need to accept me how I come. But, like, you know, with us, we must understand women and, like, be attractive to get them in the first place. And that's modern women for you guys. Like, this is why I tell y'all, you got to make money, you got to level up, etc. Because, as you guys can see, they don't give a fuck what you guys want. I'm going to do what I want to do, and then I'm going to find my Prince Charming no matter what. So
that's what they think. It's not coming. Well, what's good with you, my nigga?
Yo.
I first wanted to say salute to you and Andrew Tate for backing that goofy bitch out the paint. And you know who I'm talking
Kamala
about?
Harris.
Come swallow Harris.
All of you guys owe me one.
Yeah,
We kept
I
Kamala
appreciate
Harris
you
out
doing
the
that.
fucking White House, baby. talk. Let's go.
You're damn right. I appreciate it because I was very nervous myself, and I know you were going to be under fire like you already were.
Oh, bro, yeah. We had to keep her out, man. So I'm glad. She put in her book, guys. If you read her book, 109 days, or sorry, I mean 107 days. She literally said in there that me and Andrew like took the young male vote. So we kept her out the White House and put her back in the kitchen, baby.
Real nigga. Real nigga. Okay. I got a question.